Hi and welcome back, my name is Emily. In this video I will be creating two cards and I will be using products from Miss Ink. This first stencil is called Floral Stained Glass and I love how this looks, it's so beautiful. You can see that I masked off the lower and the upper part of an A2 sized panel, and I turned my stencil so I got a different pattern than just having it straight up and down, and I just liked how that floral pattern looks this way. Since you can see that I have that, I'm inking over it now, that little flower in the middle, and I just thought that looked really good on our background here. And I just picked out a couple of distress inks and going in rainbow order across my panel, and you can see the beautiful result here when I'm masking it off. I just love seeing the reveal of masking like that. So here is our second panel. For this one I just kept it pretty simple. I went across the whole panel. Since I liked my first one so much, I wanted to create another one, and for this one I just used the nearly entire stencil here and just going across the whole thing. And I used my blending brushes for both of my panels here from Trinity Stamps, and you can see how these two looks, and I think they are beautiful. I also stamped out a couple of stamps here. You can see that I will be coloring in one of them. I used Make a Forte's Color High Remarkable black ink, and I have been loving using this. It's a Copic friendly ink, and I love that it really gives solid black images. So if you're looking for a good black ink and want to try out a new one, I would definitely suggest this one and just try out and see what you think. I think you will not be disappointed with it. So I picked out a couple of corally tones of my Copics. I used R32 or 35 as my darkest color, and I had one lighter, I believe it's R11 maybe, you will see it on screen here in a second, and that was my color combination for my leaves. R11 was my lightest one, and I didn't go all the way to the edges of my petals. I wanted them to have a couple of more like shading with white. So here is a 6x6 panel, and that creates a small slimline. This was one of my first small slimlines that I have been creating in a while, so I was really liking this format as well. I've seen a couple of other card makers using this format, and I was really wanting to try it out for myself. So you can see here that I cut down my ink blended panel here to fit on top of my scalloped edge panel, and that one you can find from Trinity Stamps. And I will go ahead and assemble these two cards on top of their card bases. I used a cream based card A2 size card base here from Hero Arts, and I assembled my arrangement down towards the edge or the end of my ink blended panel there, and I did the same thing, just creating a cluster for my small slimline here. 6 by 3 inches this card is measuring, and I'm just liking this format. It's a fun one to try out. If you're liking the slim ones, I think you really will like these ones as well. So here I'm going in with my glitter and my white gel pen just to create some more definition and highlight to the center of my flowers here. And for the sentiment I went with a stamp set from Miss Ink called Season's Greetings, and that is also what my sentiment is saying. I just heat embossed that in white on top of a black cardstock, and I thought this sentiment looked good on this card. You can use it for all year round, I think, with cards like this. Happy with all the rainbow colors. It really screams spring to me, and I am dying to have some warmer days. And I finished the cards off with some Pretty Pink Pearls clear sequins, and I used my Make a Forte like jewel picker here, and that finished our cards off for today. I hope you like these ones, and if you haven't tried out the 6x3 small slimline size, I would suggest that you are making them because they were so much fun to create with. Until next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye!